First of all, Gayatri Mantra is supposed to exist in nature, in universe, prior to any life began. So the original books called the Vedas, the 4 Vedas, all the knowledge in 4 Vedas came out of Gayatri Mantra. So somebody who fully understands the meaning of Gayatri Mantra can stretch their mind for a lot of knowledge. But I cannot explain it quickly. It's not the translation of the mantra. It's the vibration of the mantra. The word has a meaning, vibration has a bigger meaning. So I'll explain to you the first 3 words. Bhu, Bhuva, Suva. Om Bhu, when Bhuha and Suvaha. So that Ha after Bhu becomes Ra. That's the one rule of joining Sanskrit word. So instead of saying Om Bhuha Bhuvaha Suvaha, you say Om Bhur Bhuvaha Suvaha. Bhur. Wherever you see half Ra sound, which means two birds with Ha in the middle are being joined. So, Bhu is the earth, is everything that you can touch and see has a form and shape, not only earth. Everything that has a form and a shape, and later people gave it a name, that is Bhu. Bhuva is something more subtle, you can't see, but it exists, like energy, like knowledge. You cannot touch it, you cannot see it, you cannot smell it with your senses. Right? Bhum Bhur Bhuva Suvaha. Suvaha is even deeper than that, which is present everywhere. Sometimes it may appear as this, sometimes appear as that. Consciousness. So all these 3 levels, and to understand it, let's give examples of how everything seems to be divided in 3, which is called Trinity. Trinity. In Sanskrit, Trimurti, 3 forms. Okay? So, can you think of some examples where you see something divided into 3 parts?
Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah? Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. Past, present, future.
Which means past, present, and future.
Body, mind, spirit.
Body, mind, spirit. What else? 3.
Explain.
3 states of mind: waking, dreaming, sleeping. Sleeping is more subtle, you don't even know you are asleep. In dreaming, you are present, you are experiencing, but you don't know that you are dreaming.
Rajas, tamas.
Breakfast, lunch, and
dinner.
dinner.
Yeah. Tamas, sattva, rajas, tamas. That's the 3 qualities of nature. Sat is purity, intelligence.
What?
Rajas is energy. Listen. Energy and movement. And tamas is restfulness and inertia. Sat, raja, tama. That are the 3 qualities of nature. Everything is a combination of these 3. Sometimes more of this, less of this, something else is made. Little bit less, little bit more tamas, restfulness, which means stone. It doesn't move much, it has energy. It's staying in one place, always resting. or sattva, which is what you experience in meditation, the knowledge based on which energy is produced and moves. Rajas, there are different kind of people also. People who have more rajas, which means they are more energetic, they are more moving, they are more jumping, playing, always doing something. Little bit sattva with rajas, which means you are doing something, but you are also knowing what you are doing. You are planning, you are thinking. There's a little bit sattva, more rajas, and less tamas, less restful. Or some people have mostly rajas, mostly sattva, which means they are in meditation, they are pursuing knowledge, they are doing this, they are rishis. Little bit of rajas they need to move around and take care of themselves. And tamas, so sattva and tamas gives them meditation state. So it is not one thing is more important or more useful than the other. You need all three. Sometimes you have more of this, less of this, very little of this, sometimes you have very little. All this combination, that is also Trinity. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma is seen as the creator, Vishnu as the sustainer, and Shiva as recycled person. He changes things from end to a new beginning. What else?
Solid, liquid, and gas.
Solid, liquid, and gas. Also, although there are 5 states of matter, but 3 are the fundamental. So, I had made many years ago a chart, Expressions of Trinity, in which I have listed as many as I could. So, in Om, there are 3 sounds. A, beginning. When you first produce a sound from your mouth, you can only say A. And last one is when you close your mouth, and U, A, U, Ma. In between all alphabets. All alphabets are from A to Ma. So all sounds produced from between A and Ma. And in the middle is the from one end to the other. Okay? So that's Om. Then when you feel I, you see, what is I-ness? I-ness, we feel I am in all, and I am all. Let's see, remember the great story of Shvetaketu? What is that? By knowing which all is known, in the end he discovers, he's taught, that is you. If you know you, if you know yourself, you can know all. Nature, I explained already, Sattva Rajatama. Inner self. What is inner self? Is your intellect, your mind, and your ego. Ego means you have a false idea about yourself. The true knowledge is who I am, and false knowledge, Samaya, is what I think I am. So you are not what you think, because what you think is coming from your mind. You think I'm great, which means you think I'm pretty, you think I'm very smart. So this is me, I am. I'm thinking I'm that. And that's what I'm trying to protect and get hurt. That is called ego. Ego is not what you are, but who you think you are. Life cycle, birth, lifespan, death, time, past, present, and future, you said. There are three levels of bodies: gross body, subtle body, and causal body. Body from which it comes, and subtle is invisible, gross is visible. Mind, I explained. Knowledge, 3 types of knowledge. One is you understand. That is knowledge. Also there is knowledge that you don't understand, but it's there. You don't understand, you don't know. What you know, what you don't know. What you understand, what you don't understand. And what is the third one? That's interesting. One category you understand. Second part you don't understand, but it's there. What is third part of knowledge? Most dangerous one. You misunderstand and you think it's true. That is the most dangerous knowledge. You don't know, but you think you know. That creates trouble for you. Another interesting thing related to knowing is there are three parts of knowing. One is the one who knows, the knower. Next is, what do you know? The known. But what is the third one? The knower, that I know about this paper, this writing, I know about this house. So that's the knower, and what you know is known. Then what is the third one?
The
Process of knowing.
No, third one is the process of knowing. Without process of knowing, nothing can be known. So between the knower and the known, listen, Bache, it's very important once you understand a little bit. Between the knower and the known, there is knowing. Rishi means the one who can see. Between the seer and what he sees is the process of seeing. Without seeing, you cannot see. You see? And without knower, there is nothing can be known. And when there is nothing to know, there is no knower. It's very interesting. If there is nothing to see, there is no Rishi. But because there is something to see, Rishi is seeing that what is seen. But Rishi cannot see unless there is a process, a way of seeing it. You cannot know unless there is a way of knowing. Okay? So this is deep stuff. But another thing about at this cell level, right? Your body is made of trillions of cells. Each cell divides. Originally, one cell, listen, one cell becomes two. Right, Sean? Where is the third one? Third one is there. Third one which keeps the two connected, they don't run away. If they do, if the third is not there, nothing exists. No life, nothing. When the two cells divide, become two, they don't swim away. They stay together. That which keeps them together is the third one. So each cell has three parts. So there is another deep knowledge there, is that there is no two. Either it is one or is three. If there is nothing to be known, then the process of knowing doesn't exist. Then only the knower is there. So the idea is between the knower and known, between the two parts of cell and the connection, that connection is more real. The process of seeing, process of knowing, process of imagining, that is very important. If it is there, then the knower and the known can exist. Okay?